Have you ever stepped across the threshold of a house and instantly felt either an aura of tranquility or a dense, oppressive atmosphere? It's almost as if the very walls of a dwelling can retain echoes of bygone days, soaking up every feeling, every consideration, and every occurrence that unfolds within its confines. Whether we are aware of it or not, our homes are living, breathing energy fields that mold our spirits, our achievements, and indeed, our overall well-being. But what if the manner in which we care for our homes, something as straightforward as sweeping the floors, could either beckon fortune or unknowingly repel it? Just imagine, with each motion of your broom, you are not merely eliminating dust particles, but also altering the energetic currents of your home in ways that could influence your prosperity, your health, and your contentment. This is far from being just an antiquated superstition. It's a conviction deeply rooted in centuries of spiritual wisdom, from the teachings of Buddhist monks to the age-old principles of feng shui. The enlightened Buddha once proclaimed, "Our thoughts shape our reality." The same principle holds true for our living spaces. The energy we cultivate within our homes serves as a reflection of our inner world. A cluttered, disorderly setting begets a scattered mind, while a space brimming with light, order, and intention nurtures clarity, harmony, and abundance. But did you realize that the specific time of day you choose to sweep, the direction in which you guide the broom, and even the method of dust disposal could determine whether you are attracting or pushing away good fortune? In this guide, we will delve into the unseen influence of energy dynamics within your home, revealing the most auspicious and inauspicious times to sweep, and how a simple act of tidiness can transform into a spiritual practice, one that elevates your prosperity, well-being, and inner peace. Watch to the end and you'll find out the most important thing. Your home transcends being merely a dwelling. It is a vibrant energy center that directly impacts your fortune and holistic health. In traditional energy principles, every residence possesses its own energetic field, and when this energy flows unhindered, the family experiences prosperity, robust health, and success in their endeavors. Conversely, when energy is disrupted or depleted, wealth can dissipate, relationships can become strained, and health may suffer. The Buddha wisely said, "Your mind is like a garden, and your thoughts are the seeds." You have the power to cultivate flowers or allow weeds to take over. Similarly, our homes function as an extension of our minds. The energetic atmosphere within our living spaces mirrors and shapes our mental and emotional states. Picture yourself entering a home overflowing with clutter, dust, and stale air. Instantly, your mood shifts. Perhaps you experience unease, restlessness, or even anxiety. Conversely, stepping into a pristine, organized, and serene space brings forth a sense of calm, allowing you to breathe deeply and feel at ease. This is not mere happenstance, it is the tangible manifestation of energy flow in action. In Buddhism, the concept of impermanence, known as anicca, teaches us that everything is in a state of constant flux, including the energy within our homes. Just as our physical bodies require regular cleansing to maintain health, our living spaces necessitate periodic purification to sustain equilibrium. Sweeping is not simply a mundane physical task, but a symbolic gesture, removing not only visible dust and dirt, but also stagnation, lingering burdens, and negative emotions that accumulate over time. The ancient Chinese practice of feng shui aligns harmoniously with this principle, emphasizing that a home should be a sanctuary of positive energy. Many believe that stagnant energy can give rise to emotional and financial obstacles. A disordered home often mirrors a disordered mind, filled with distractions, uncertainties, and unresolved issues. When we actively cleanse our physical space, we are also purifying our inner landscape, creating room for fresh opportunities in a more tranquil state of mind. Sweeping might appear to be a basic cleaning chore, but in truth, it plays a pivotal role in adjusting your home's energetic field. When performed at the opportune moment, it can clear away negativity, safeguard financial luck, and maintain a revitalizing, harmonious ambience. But when done at an inappropriate time, it can disrupt this delicate balance, potentially sweeping away prosperity and inner peace. Now I'm going to tell you the most important thing. A home that is truly balanced is not only devoid of physical disarray but also imbued with elements that foster harmony. Envision a home bathed in soft, natural light, the subtle fragrance of sandalwood or jasmine gently permeating the air, in a space where fresh air circulates freely. These are not merely aesthetic choices, they are deliberate methods of cultivating an environment that nurtures happiness and well-being. By tending to our surroundings with care, we set the stage for a life abundant in positivity and blessings. Throughout history, enlightened beings and wise sages have underscored the profound connection between our environment and inner tranquility. The Buddha himself attained his deepest insights while meditating beneath the Bodhi tree, in a space of serenity and natural beauty. Similarly, our living spaces should mirror an atmosphere of mindfulness, where each item serves a purpose and every corner emanates a sense of peace. The process of sweeping, therefore, evolves into more than just an act of cleanliness. It transforms into a sacred ritual of renewal, an opportunity to rejuvenate both the home and the mind. The important thing is ahead. One of the most unfavorable times to sweep your house is between the hours of 3 a.m. and 5 a.m., often referred to as the ghost gate hour. This is the period when negative energy is believed to be at its zenith and the veil between the spiritual and physical dimensions is at its thinnest. According to ancient traditions, spirits and wandering energies are more prone to be present during these hours, saturating the environment with heavy energy. Sweeping the house at this time is thought to disrupt the home's energetic field, potentially precipitating financial losses, setbacks in career paths, and general misfortune. Buddhist teachings emphasize that all aspects of life are interconnected. Just as our thoughts and actions ripple outward to shape our karma, the energy we cultivate within our homes directly influences our overall well-being. Ancient sages and monks held the belief that certain times of the day carried potent energetic influences, and the pre-dawn hours were considered particularly volatile. Monasteries would observe deep meditation and maintain silence during these hours, believing that disturbing the energy of the environment could invite unnecessary suffering. It is also believed that the human body is at its most vulnerable during these early morning hours. Our immune system is naturally less robust, and energy levels are diminished. Engaging in house cleaning at this time can cause further energetic disruptions, especially impacting the health of the elderly and young children. Many individuals have reported feeling depleted, fatigued, or experiencing a dip in morale after undertaking household chores during these hours. But that's not all. Another highly inauspicious time to sweep is after 7 p.m. While the early morning hours are dominated by yin energy, nighttime signifies a shift in energetic balance. Sweeping at this time may inadvertently disperse financial energy, negatively impacting the household's prosperity. The home naturally settles into a state of stability after a full day of activity. Disrupting this process by sweeping can weaken the accumulation of wealth energy and hinder positive energy from remaining. Furthermore, if you sweep the house and immediately dispose of trash after 7 p.m., it is seen as symbolically sweeping away good fortune. It is thought that by doing so, you create an opening for negative energy from external sources to enter, depleting the luck and prosperity that has been gathered throughout the day. Many business owners, in particular, consciously avoid cleaning their homes during nighttime hours, fearing that it may adversely affect their financial stability and business success. The ancient Chinese proverb, "A house brimming with wealth is worthless if the heart is full of dust," reminds us that true prosperity encompasses not only financial gain but also maintaining harmony within our environment. It is believed that nighttime is when the home transitions into a state of stillness, and disrupting this natural equilibrium can have unintended negative consequences. Buddhist monks often engage in evening prayers to purify their surroundings, believing that disturbing energy flows at night can invite misfortune. By acknowledging the energy shifts in our environment and aligning our actions with natural rhythms, we can cultivate a home filled with peace and prosperity. The simple act of sweeping, when performed with mindfulness, can either preserve harmony or unintentionally disrupt it. By respecting these age-old traditions, we create a space where wealth, happiness, and well-being naturally flourish. Now I'm going to tell you the gist. Beyond specific times of day, there are certain days when sweeping should be avoided entirely. The very first day of the month, and especially New Year's Day, are critical junctures when energy undergoes a powerful transformation. Cleaning on these days is believed to disrupt the natural flow of positive energy, making it more challenging to accumulate fortune and potentially leading to obstacles in work and financial stability. This belief originates from the notion that the first day of a cycle establishes the energetic tone for what follows. Just as a robust foundation determines the stability of a house, the energy cultivated on the first day of the month or year influences the outcomes of the days ahead. In Buddhist practice, the new moon and full moon days are observed as sacred periods for introspection, purification, and renewal. Sweeping on these days could be interpreted as disturbing the natural energetic reset, inadvertently pushing away blessings rather than inviting them. This conviction is particularly strong among business owners, who harbor concerns that sweeping on these days could negatively impact their financial success for the coming month, or even the entire year. Traditionally, families refrain from sweeping from New Year's Eve until the conclusion of the first day of the new year to ensure they retain all positive energy needed to attract wealth and good fortune. Another important guideline is to avoid sweeping immediately after a guest has departed. This practice extends beyond mere etiquette. It is also about safeguarding positive energy. Every individual carries a unique energetic field, and when they visit a home, they leave behind a portion of their energy. Sweeping immediately after their departure may symbolically erase their presence, depriving them of good fortune and potentially disturbing the home's energetic balance. This is especially significant for business owners, as the energy exchange between the host and the guest can influence business success. Ancient wisdom teaches us that hospitality is sacred. In Buddhist cultures, welcoming a guest is viewed as an act of kindness and generosity, a way to cultivate positive karma. When someone enters your home, they bring their energy with them, and when they leave, a part of their essence lingers. By sweeping immediately after they depart, you are not simply clearing dust, you may be symbolically rejecting their energy and blessings. A more harmonious approach is to allow time for their energy to settle before cleaning, preserving harmony and goodwill. These principles serve as reminders that our actions, regardless of how small they may seem, carry significance. Mindfulness in daily routines, such as sweeping, can transform a mundane chore into a meaningful practice of preserving harmony, attracting prosperity, and honoring the energy of our surroundings. Among the most auspicious times for sweeping is between 6 a.m. and 9 a.m. During this period, yang energy is at its peak, the air is fresh, and natural light floods the space. This combination creates the ideal conditions to eliminate dust, cleanse old energy, and invite positivity into the home. Sweeping during these hours aids in activating wealth energy, enhances good fortune, and sets a positive tone for a productive and prosperous day. As sunlight streams into the home, it naturally dispels stagnant energy, balancing yin and yang forces. Many believe that morning sweeping is a potent method to attract prosperity, which explains why shopkeepers and business owners often commence their day by cleaning their establishments. A clean and bright environment not only makes people feel more comfortable but also increases the likelihood of successful transactions and financial growth. In Buddhist philosophy, morning is revered as a sacred time for renewal. Monks rise at dawn to meditate and chant, aligning their minds with the revitalizing energy of the new day. The act of sweeping at this hour can be seen as an extension of this spiritual practice, a way to clear away not just dust, but also stagnant energy, making room for abundance and clarity. The Buddha once said, "Each morning we are reborn anew." What we do today is of utmost importance. This wisdom is equally applicable to the energy of our homes. By commencing the day with mindful sweeping, we consciously invite prosperity and well-being into our living space. Sweeping in the morning also serves as a metaphor for resetting one's life. Just as we remove dirt from the floors, we can utilize this time to mentally sweep away negativity from our minds. In Japanese Zen temples, there exists a tradition where monks meticulously sweep the temple grounds at the break of dawn, believing that a pristine environment cultivates a pure mind. This practice teaches us that by maintaining tidiness in our surroundings, we also maintain clarity and focus in our lives. A fascinating belief in feng shui is that morning sweeping establishes the energetic foundation for the entire day. It is akin to the way athletes warm up before a competition. The manner in which we commence our morning profoundly influences how the rest of the day unfolds. If we begin the day by removing dust and stagnant energy, we create space for new, positive experiences to manifest. Numerous ancient traditions also emphasize that morning air is charged with fresh life force, known as qi, and when we open our windows and sweep, we are inviting this vibrant energy into our home. Beyond prosperity, morning sweeping is also said to promote health and longevity. In traditional Chinese medicine, the body adheres to a natural rhythm, and early morning is the time when vital organs cleanse themselves. Just as our bodies rejuvenate overnight, so too should our living spaces be refreshed in the morning hours. A clean home in the early hours is believed to support mental clarity, boost productivity, and elevate overall mood. Another crucial element in morning sweeping is intention. Similar to how monks chant mantras while sweeping temple grounds, we can infuse mindfulness into our own cleaning rituals. Rather than perceiving sweeping as a mere chore, we can view it as a meditative practice, each sweep clearing away obstacles and welcoming new opportunities. Some cultures even incorporate gratitude, silently expressing thanks for their home while cleaning, reinforcing an energy of abundance and appreciation. Understanding these principles can transform the simple act of sweeping into a sacred ritual, one that strengthens our connection with our living space and brings greater harmony into our daily lives. By integrating these ancient teachings into our modern lives, we align ourselves with prosperity, well-being, and a deeper sense of inner peace. The direction in which you sweep also plays a vital role in determining energy flow. Sweeping from the outside towards the inside is considered the most beneficial method to retain positive energy within the home. Conversely, sweeping from the inside out, especially through the main entrance, is believed to expel wealth. Instead, it is recommended to gather dust into a corner and remove it through a side or back door to avoid disrupting prosperity. The manner in which a broom is stored also holds significance. Leaving a broom standing upright or placing it haphazardly around the house can create energy instability. It is best to store it in a concealed or designated area, away from direct view and certainly not near the main entrance. Furthermore, an older, worn-out broom should be replaced regularly, as it can accumulate stagnant energy over time. Maintaining a clean home encompasses more than just physical cleanliness. It is about ensuring the space is energetically balanced. Playing gentle music while cleaning, using essential oils, and incorporating indoor plants can all contribute to a harmonious atmosphere. These elements assist in enhancing positive energy, making the home feel more welcoming and peaceful. In Buddhist philosophy, everything carries an energetic signature. The way we care for our home reflects how we care for our inner selves. The Buddha once taught, peace originates from within, do not seek it externally. By treating our living space as a sanctuary, a reflection of our spiritual practice, we cultivate an environment where peace and prosperity can flourish. Even seemingly minor rituals can yield profound effects. Burning incense while sweeping can purify the air, reinforcing positive energy. Some cultures place a small bowl of salt in various corners of the home after cleaning to absorb lingering negativity. Others open doors and windows to allow fresh air and sunlight to enter, inviting revitalization into their space. These small yet meaningful habits, when performed with intention, transform everyday cleaning into an act of renewal and energetic alignment. By understanding and applying these principles, sweeping and cleaning cease to be mundane tasks, but instead become mindful practices that align our surroundings with positivity and balance. When performed with awareness, these simple acts become rituals of renewal, bringing both physical and spiritual harmony into our lives. Our homes are not merely physical structures, they are sacred spaces where our lives unfold, where our aspirations take root, and where our energy is either nurtured or depleted. Every action we undertake within them, no matter how insignificant it may appear, carries meaning. Sweeping is not solely about removing dust, it is about clearing away stagnant energy, creating room for new opportunities to emerge, and inviting prosperity to thrive. From the wisdom of Buddhist monks who awaken at dawn to sweep temple grounds with mindfulness, to the ancient Chinese belief in qi energy flowing through our spaces, one fundamental truth remains consistent: our external environment is a mirror of our internal world. When we tend to our homes with care, respect, and intention, we cultivate a space that supports our well-being, elevates our success, and deepens our inner peace. So, the next time you grasp a broom, do not perceive it as just another chore. See it as an opportunity to reset, to clear away negativity, and to align yourself with abundance. Sweep with gratitude, with awareness, and with the understanding that each motion is shaping the energy of your home, and in turn, the course of your life. As the Buddha wisely reminded us, peace originates from within, do not seek it externally. The same profound insight holds true for our homes. May your space always be filled with light, harmony, and prosperity.